What's good, Ike?
What's up, man?
We got mics.
Yeah, I bought
Nice. How you been, bro?
good, bro. Just really working. Same shit I've been always doing.
What's
Honestly.
good? Me too.
How you been? What you been up
Just this, following people,
to?
making it look cool. Good to see you, brother.
Likewise, man. Here speaking at the assembly.
He was representing Northwestern well. This person is graduating in 2016. I would like to bring Ike. I can't say his own name. I would bring Ike to the stage.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you.
No.
How y'all doing? Y'all good? Let me put this down. So, can I keep it real with y'all? That's cool. So, I just want to say congratulations to all y'all for being here. Like David was saying, a big majority of success, like 50%, is just showing up. So if you're here, that means you have perfect attendance. It means that you care, or you're really good at acting like you care, and that's half the battle. So just a little bit about myself. My name is Ikechukwu Agwebu, but everybody calls me Ike, so y'all can call me Ike. I went to Northwestern from 2012 to 2016. I graduated from Wagner College, but I went to the University of Maryland. I played football there from 2016 until like 2019. I'm a full-time entrepreneur, so I work for myself. I have a men and women's activewear company called Bay Apparel. We've outfitted the wrestling team as well as the baseball team. We work with like NFL athletes, Olympic athletes, you name it, but none of that really matters. We're here to talk about you guys. If I'm being real, when Ms. Denny called me on Monday and asked me if I could come speak to you, I was like, I don't know if I want to come. I'm not gonna lie to you. And it was because I knew that y'all have. When is y'all spring break? Does it start tomorrow? It's today. It's today. So if I'm being real, when I was in y'all exact same position and we were at the perfect attendance assemblies, I was like, bro, I'm not trying to hear somebody talk. Like, I got my spring break ahead of me. I'm not even listening. But I knew that I needed to come and speak to you guys because I want to talk to one person, and that's the one person in here that's gonna hear the words that I'm saying and realize that like I was in the exact same position as all of y'all, literally sitting in the exact same seat. So I hope that one of y'all take the words that I'm saying and apply it and become the person that you want to be sooner. So like there's three main things that I specifically want to talk about with y'all. The number one thing, your biggest asset in life is that you're not like anybody else. Society, social media, and everything that we absorb makes us want to aspire to be like other people, but the older you get, the more you realize that your story, who you are, and the things that you offer to the world make you one of a kind. There's a reason that people love LeBron James. There's plenty of 6'7", 6'8" folks that can dunk, dribble a ball, but the reason that people love him is because his story. They know that he came from Cleveland, Ohio. They know that he's an underdog and he's somebody that wasn't supposed to succeed, but he did, and that's what makes us love LeBron James. Same thing with Nike. Literally, the reason that I started my clothing brand that I've been running for 5 years now, when I was at Maryland playing football, we had like a football practice, and the founder of Under Armour, Kevin Plank, who's a billionaire, he came and spoke to us, and nobody else was listening. But he said, 20 years ago, I was sitting in the exact same seats as y'all, doing the exact same things. And that's when I started Under Armour. And I'm looking at him like, I could be better than him. You know what I mean? Like, I want to commit to starting something right now and building that. And I knew that eventually one day, if I worked hard enough, I could reach that level. So I say that to say, your story is the most important thing that you have. Don't try to be like anybody else. Don't try to aspire to, it's good to aspire to be like other people, but just double down on your story and who you are, because that's what's gonna allow you to excel in life. The next thing that I wanted to say is, when I was in high school, I wish folks would have told me to fail full speed and don't be afraid to try new things. Right now, you're in a situation where you don't really have a lot of responsibility. Your job is to go to school, get your education, and be a good person overall. You might not have a lot of bills. Your parents handle a lot of things for you specifically, but like, this is the time where you need to try everything. Play that sport. Try that thing that your friends aren't doing that they say is weird. Them dances and everything that you see on TikTok, like if there's something that interests you, right now is the time to try it and do it full speed, because nobody can be mad at somebody that tries something 100%. You might fail, but that failure isn't something that will like break your back and that you can't overcome. It's just a lesson for a future success. So just make sure you fail full speed with everything that you do, because intensity will overcome mistakes in the long term. And then the last thing, who you hang out with will 100% determine the person you become. I wish folks would have told me that, 100%. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. When I was in 8th grade, I went to Highsville Middle. I did not want to come to Northwestern. I wanted to go to Rose. I was taking that science and tech test like 3 times, but I didn't get in. And it was because I wanted to be associated with other people. My brother went to Rose. He had friends. I had friends that were going to Rose. So it felt like, damn, like I got to go to Northwestern. But that was my perspective. When I came to this school, I said, I'm going to be the best person at this school in every single thing that I do. I'm going to make sure when I leave this school, like, I'm going to leave the school better than I came, specifically. You feel me? So, like, just because you might come from a certain background or be at a school that you might not like doesn't mean that you can't be the best person in that situation. And that story specifically that you tell, being that one person from Northwestern or that one person from PG County or that one person from Hyattsville or wherever you come from, that'll make you the #1 person in that category. And that's how you can excel and win in life specifically. Literally this morning at 5:30 a.m., I was working out with my friend Proc, who I met in 7th grade at Hyattsville, played football with in 9th grade. And the reason that he's still in my life is because he's someone that I'm aligned with. He's someone that wants me to succeed, and I want him to succeed as well. The more you get closer to the person that you want to be, the more you realize that certain people aren't supposed to be in your life. You feel me? Like when I was in college playing sports, constantly making sure that if I'm trying to make more money or if I'm trying to reach a higher level of status or provide for my family or anybody else around me, I can't be around folks that like all they're focused on is like the clothes that they wear, being the coolest. None of that matters. The people right now that are focused on being the coolest person at your school, in 10 years, I graduated like 8 years ago from this school. When I was here, I didn't care about none of that. And the people that cared about that, they'd be hitting me up on Instagram like, dang, Ike, like you doing all these things. I wish I would have did this. I wish I would have that. Bro, keep doing what you're doing. So if you have something that you really love right now or something that you're interested in, continue to cultivate that, because over time, you'll get better at it. You'll build those skills and you'll become the person that you want to be. So that's all I have to say to you guys. If y'all have any questions specifically, feel free to ask me after. I'm an open book, but thank you so much for listening to what I had to say. Y'all have a good one. Thank you. No problem.
How am I supposed to follow that? How are we going to follow that by now?
You're welcome. No problem. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to meet you. No problem. Thank you for having me. No problem.